morning, it's Friday. We're starting today's video in top-down mode because I am just not quite ready to put my face on camera yet. I'm a little bit tired. We did not stay out that late, but I really didn't sleep well. I think my allergies are really acting up. The rain tends to do that. It rained all day yesterday. It's still raining today, and I have a massive, massive headache. So we are starting in top-down mode. If you watched yesterday's vlog, I made this list of things I wanted to get to today, and that hasn't changed, but I'm going to rearrange it. I do sometimes like separating out my lists in between work and personal, but today I really do think I need to put it in the order of priority, the order that I'm going to attempt to do these things in order to prioritize and get started. But I'm still not going to break it down by time, partially because some of these things, I don't know how long it's going to take, and I don't want to feel behind if I put it on a timed planner or notepad, and then that timing doesn't line up. So the first thing I need to do is go pick up the December daily photo and just do December daily. I feel like I just want to get out in the rain and get that over with before I move on and like get ready for my day. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to go to UPS while I'm out and about though. So I'm going to go to CVS and pick up the photo, go to UPS and pick up those things. Let's cross those off, and then I will come home and do December daily. Then I'm going to shower and get ready for the day. Will be the next step, which I didn't actually have on this list because I was thinking it would be part of my morning routine. I was not anticipating waking up with a massive headache, so I slept in. It's already like 9:30. Okay, so then the two most important work things that I need to get to are filming 2023, especially as like with the best lighting, which as we learned yesterday is in the morning, especially when it's raining, and vlogging the merch. Those are the two things I need to get to today for work that are the most important. Then I'm gonna move into the personal stuff because like I mentioned yesterday, I have two friends coming to spend the night tonight after we have this party, and because they have something going on in the city tomorrow. They live on Long Island. I don't know why I felt the need to explain that again. So I need to get these like household personal things done for sure. Like these are non-negotiables. And that's kind of like the end of the must-do list. Like I said, it's 9:30. We'll put here at the bottom. I mean, I guess I'll put it all the way at the bottom, although I don't anticipate filling up all of these lines. We need to leave. I just looked at the ferry schedule. We're planning to take the ferry to the party we have tonight in Astoria. We're planning to leave at like 6:45. I really don't think that all of these things are gonna take from 9:30 to 6:45. Plus, I wanna like freshen up a little bit. I'm gonna get ready pretty early, and so I will freshen up before that party, but I don't think they're gonna take that whole day. And so then the next thing I need to decide is the priority order of my other work-related things, which it's probably prepping the video so I don't have to worry about that tomorrow, my communication routine, and then planning next week. Although, I might plan next week as part of vlogging the merch because I'm gonna use, spoiler alert, although it's probably in the thumbnail, something from the merch to plan the week. We'll see. If I do, I'll just check it off. But that's the new plan for today.
Kitty, hi. You're so cute. Yeah, mommy, sweet girl. Yeah.
All right, I promise I'm gonna show my face today, but I'm just still not quite there yet. All right, so, also my allergies are kicking my butt. So today is today the 16th? That's my stepdad's birthday, actually. They're numbers. I was excited because I felt the like texture to it. I mean, I will use these, obviously. Like these are useful every year. I always feel like though, I get why they do the number sheets, like an even amount of all of them, but I feel like for December daily, if like they're making number sheets, and I'm sure someone's recommended this to them before, that if they're making sheets specifically for December daily, there should be more ones and twos than everything else. And I just watched one of Allie's December daily videos where she also was like going through sticker sheets and was like, none of them have ones on them. So like, if like, I get it, this is more useful in like a general sense, but for December daily, it's not balanced. So I knew the story for today would be about the two parties we went to last night, and I actually took a ton of photos, but ended up going with this photo of all the latkes that our friend Rachel had made. This isn't even half of them. She made so many and they were so delicious. And so I pick out a journal card, just a simple one. I really need to spend time organizing my journal cards better. And then I'm trying to pick an embellishment to go on the actual photo. I consider that Celebrate sticker from the
advent calendar, but then end up going with this Sparkly Joy, which was one of the add-ons for this year, and I haven't used any of those yet. And I really like how it looks, plus joy is a good sentiment. And then for a second, I think that I'm going to use these little stars also from the advent calendar. They are really hard to get out, and the sparkle just isn't the same sparkle as what's on joy. So now I'm looking for another embellishment to kind of add, and I contemplate the star stickers, and then I go digging for like some actual stars and try to layer some things. And I feel like I go through all of my embellishments before I finally land on these little white wood veneer stars. I know I haven't found them yet in the video, but eventually I find them and decide that that is what I want to put in that top corner and kind of do a little trio of the white stars. So then I also put the puppy number stickers from today's advent calendar in the corner, but also write the date. It's a little bit redundant to have 15 on there twice, but it's fine. So then I actually want to include some differentiators to write about the two different parties. So I'm going through my stickers off camera here and actually considering using the alpha stickers, but they're red and I don't want red to be a part of this story. So I end up just using the same puffy stickers and do 1 and 2 and writing out party number 1 and party number 2. Yes, it feels like a How I Met Your Mother reference. So I talk about party number 1 was at our friend Andrew and Rachel's, which are some of Sam's friends from college. Him and Andrew were fraternity brothers together. And she is an amazing, amazing chef and made a ton of delicious food with all of the toppings and all the different fixings. And there was also this delicious punch that I was sad to have to leave when we moved on to party number 2, which was a holiday party for a company actually that Sam works with a lot called Artist Strategy. If you've never heard of them, I will leave them linked down below. If you or someone you know is an artist, their company is amazing. And their founder, Josh, him and his boyfriend hosted the holiday party at their apartment, which was also in Brooklyn. And then I went to grab the adhesive and knocked coffee all over my desk. So I finally clean up the coffee, have to get a new page protector. I ultimately decide to not rewrite the story. I contemplate it for a second. I also got coffee. It splattered all over that little joy thing. And for a while, I'm going to cover it up with a star or I'm going to rewrite the whole thing. But you know what? I'm not wasting supplies like that. And I'm not taking the time to redo it, although I probably thought about it as long as it would have taken me to rewrite. But I decide to not to, and am now just gluing down the joy and the stars and then sticking that back into a fresh page protector. Luckily, it didn't ruin any of the day before. So I'm able to save that. And then I decide to use this little embracing imperfection since that's what I did by not rewriting this day. So not my best story, but I feel like it still turned out cute. All right, last faceless clip, I promise. And then I will get it together. I'm going to keep opening the advent calendar because I'm trying to make it through. But I got very distracted by the anatomy of a candle up on here. I never knew all of those things. Okay, anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm going to light yesterday's because I never did. That snowflake or whatever it was called. Okay, sandalwood. Oh, just kidding. I love this. It doesn't smell like I expected sandalwood to smell, but it still smells very good. Ooh, I don't know. I'm torn. I think I'm going to do the snowflake one from yesterday, but that one I'm excited and I might do tomorrow. Okay, let's open some socks. Although I probably will wear a pair of high socks like that I've washed tonight. So I might not actually even put these on. But again, I think I'm just trying to make it through the advent calendars. There was no rhyme or reason. This one was 15, this one was 12, and I've just been opening them. But I don't want to end up when I'm leaving to go next week and having to play catch up. So, all right, it's a pair of gray, it's like a really dark gray. And it says Seasons Creepings with the little, one of the toy kind of creatures on it. So those are really cute, but I do think I want to wear high socks tonight. So I think I'm going to just stick these in the drawer. All right, well, I'm sitting down to film. Got my first shirt on. I found my lipstick that I was looking for. It was in a random purse. So sorry, I was not looking at you. I was looking at myself during that whole first part of that clip. But it's almost just as dark today as it was yesterday. And I don't know if that is because it's rainy and gloomy or because I've waited now that I have taken way longer than I meant to, and it's 12:30 and I'm just now sitting down to start filming. Oh, let me put my earrings on. They're sitting in front of me. It's still pretty dark. I mean, I can lighten up my camera a little bit, but then it kind of washes me out, but whatever. It is what it is. All right, I'm done filming, and that means I get to sit here and talk about the merch. I was gonna vlog about the merch first, and then I was like, no, you need to get your videos filmed and get done. It is 1:45, if you're curious. I got through those faster than I thought I would. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm so excited. So some of these things were my brainchild, things that I came up with, and some of them were requests from you, and I asked you. I can't remember where I asked for merch suggestions or recommendations. Let's actually start with something that is already in the shop, but I created a couple new designs for, and that is the big, thick vinyl stickers that are perfect for water bottles, laptops, wherever you want to stick them. So the first one is one that I have been thinking of for a while, and it says, small steps leads to momentum, which leads to motivation, which leads to progress. You've heard me talk before that it is not about motivation, it is about momentum, and I feel like this little graphic just like kind of captures all of that. Oh, I just love it so much. I have a light yellow like cup that is about the color of this yellow that that has another one of my stickers on it that I kind of want to take off that sticker. I don't know if it's gonna come off though. Or maybe this one will just fit over top of it, we'll see. But I just really love how this turned out. And then the other one is a quote that I said on a Patreon call once that everyone just seemed to really resonate with, so I decided to make it into a sticker. And it says, changing your goals is not failing, it's prioritizing. I love that so much. You're allowed to change your mind. Life changes, and so will your goals. And I feel like this little sticker just perfectly encapsulates that. All right, the last thing that's not like really new is just a new sheet of stickers. And I wanna start by saying, I'm sorry it's taking me so long to get these out. I actually designed these in like June or something ridiculously long time ago. And Kayla from Oh Hello is the best and like designed the sticker sheet and it was all ready to go. And then I was like, I don't want to launch everything until I launch all the new stuff because shipping is freaking expensive. And we'll talk about that a little bit at the end. Shipping's expensive right now. Prices have gone up and they're only probably expected to increase from there. And so I didn't want to just put something new in the shop unless I had like all the new stuff that you would just pay for shipping one time. The other thing about this that I'm about to show you is that for those of you who have been a member of Patreon, I showed the Patreon perks and that you're gonna get mail, and to spoil it a little bit, one of those things that you were gonna get is what I'm about to show you. And so I wanted to get those out before I launched the merch because I don't want you to like buy a bunch and then you're gonna get more in the mail and be like, I have way too many. But if you watched my vlog from a few days ago, my stamps got lost in the mail, so I didn't get around to sending these before launching the merch. And I don't love that because if you have been a Patreon member, you are gonna get some of these in the mail, spoiler. But they are Patreon specific stickers and I'm so excited about them. So they're stickers for your planner that say silent co-working, monthly goal setting session, quarterly goal setting session, and then a couple lattes with Laken. So this is enough for Patreon calls only to last you a quarter, right? It's got 3 silent co-workings. It's assuming you're only going to one of the 2 silent co-working sessions, 2 monthly and then 1 quarterly, and then it's assuming you're attending not all of the lattes with Laken, but you can get those stickers separately. They've always been available in the shop. But aren't these so cute, these little half sheets? I love them so much. So these will be for sale, but also if you've been a member for longer than 6 or 12 months, you might be getting some of these in the mail. Okay. All right, next up was a request from one of you, but I'm also really excited to use this product, and that is a bookmark. And I decided to go ahead and go with a design that I had already created that I felt like was the best, what's the word I'm looking for here? The best mantra to go with reading. And that is that small progress is still progress. That's what I decided to go with. Because reading is one of those things, and I struggle with this too, that you're like, if I don't have 30 minutes to read, it's not worth it. But like 1 page is better than nothing. And so I just thought this was the perfect like phrase for a bookmark. It's very bendy, it's plastic, but it's very bendy. I went with something very simple for this bookmark. I didn't want it to be like have something sticking out. I just wanted it to be very simple, but I really like how it turned out. All right, the next thing was also requested by one of you, and that is a big clear tumbler. So this is bigger than the other tumbler that's in the shop, which I also restocked. So the 2 things that got restocked because they were out of stock with this launch are the timeline mug and which I probably could have also had these in my hand, and then the other tumbler. The other tumbler is metal and definitely keeps things colder and hotter longer. I don't know that I would put something hot in this one. Actually, this is brand new. I haven't put anything in it yet. I'm going to as soon as I'm done filming this clip. But I know that the other one, you could put something hot or cold and it keeps things really cold. This one is bigger. It is also still insulated, so my guess is it also still keeps things really cold. Everything, when I work with Oh Hello, which by the way, their team is the freaking best. It's always very high quality. Like I know that they're not gonna let me order a product that is like cheap and awful. So it is very, very high quality. It has a pink straw, which I love. It's got a quote on it that is also a design we've had before, which is done is better than perfect. We have that in the sticker, and then we have that in the enamel pin. And I'm really excited about this. As soon as I'm done filming this clip, I'm gonna go fill it up with iced coffee, since you saw I spilled that all over myself earlier today. So excited. Okay, I saved the best for last, but if you saw the thumbnail, you probably know it's coming. So I created some notepads, which I'm so excited about, y'all. I'm so excited to personally use them and just not have to print them out every week, and I'm just so pumped. So Let's start with the one, I don't even know. Which one do we start with? Okay, let's start with the daily one, because this is actually not a design that I have shared before. And we're gonna have to lower the brightness in order for you to see this, which means my face is gonna get dark. But I created a daily notepad that was like the perfect daily layout for me. Now, I still am debating for my planner stack, which will be a video coming soon. I needed to do this video before I could do my planner stack video, but this is my perfect daily notepad. This is for sure what I'm gonna use when I travel and stuff, right? I'm just gonna rip off however many of these I need, and I'm done, and it's perfect. So it's got a space at the top for you to write the day of the week, and then it's got half hours. It's got all the way from 6 to, it goes obviously till 10 p.m., but it only says 9. And then it's got 3 sections. Now, the way that I would use these sections is work, personal, and tomorrow. Obviously, you can use them however you want. That's why I left it blank, because that might not be how you want to use them. And then it's got this little blank space at the bottom. For me, this is where I would do my Pomodoro tracking tallies. You can use it however you want. But I love the way these notepads turned out. And if you've ever ordered or gotten something from Oh Hello, you know that it's quality. We'll do a top down, we'll do a pen test as soon as we're done talking about these. I also need to plan out my week on the next one. The other thing that's coming with the notepads are downloads for both of the designs for the notepads, because that's also something I know you've been asking. So if you want it physically, here you go. You got a physical option. If you want a digital one that you can print out yourself, that digital option is also available. So, I'm so excited. Okay, now the weekly one. I'm so happy. I've been printing this out every week for however long since I designed it. And some of you did catch when we went from the one that had like a font, just like a generic word font, to like my handwriting font, which we will talk about in a second, I promise. We're gonna start with the good news. So, the weekly notepad. I love it so much. So it's got Monday through Sunday across the top. It's so simple, y'all. And you've seen me. I've been using this in Plan With Me's for weeks. It's just in notepad form. And it's got 50, so basically lasts you the whole dang year. And it's just perfect. But you can also get this in the download if you want that as well. Okay, before we switch to top-down mode and do a pen test, let's talk about the last couple things. Number one, I did restock, like I said, the mugs and the tumblers, but the price had to go up a smidge. The base price went up a smidge. So that's just how it's gonna go. Like, it, unfortunately, prices are just everything is increasing in price. Everything is increasing in price. Next is shipping. Unfortunately, shipping prices are also just through the roof. So the shipping prices are adjusting a little bit. Some actually might go down, like if you order less heavy stuff. I'm just trying to get a little bit more accurate. Now, I was losing money on shipping. I'm trying to get a little bit more accurate on weights to shipping, what you're ordering versus what's shipping. So shipping prices will be changing, likely increasing from what you've seen before, but it will kind of depend on what you order. I hate doing it, but it's literally just more expensive, and it's still gonna be a $40 free shipping. If you spend $40, you're gonna get free shipping. The last smidge of bad news is the font's not ready, y'all. I don't like it. I like it enough to be using it in the thumbnails, but when I type things out, like when I've typed like a whole paragraph and changed it into my font, there's still little things about it that look funky, and I can't figure it out. I cannot figure out what it is about it that I don't like. And so I'm still trying to make tweaks. I'm just not ready to charge for it yet. Like, it's not in a place that I feel comfortable charging you. And I was trying to do this all at the same time, right? I was trying to launch the font and the products and the downloads and the restocks and have it all done at the same time. And the font, because it's just a download, I just feel like it's not necessary. I want you to be able to get all these items. And so yeah, that's the little bit of bad news. But yay for all the new stuff. Let me know in the comments what you're the most excited to try or snag. Yeah, I don't know. I just have been working on this stuff for a long time, and I'm so excited that it's finally here and you can get it. Okay, let's go ahead and do a pen test on the notepads. I am hoping to get to the weekly, like planning out my week later on the weekly one, but I'm running a little bit behind today, so I might not get to that, but it'll be in either tomorrow or the next day's vlog if I do. But I still want to show you how it works. So it is 70-pound paper. It feels very nice, but it's also a notepad. So there is going to be, I'm just warning you right now, there's going to be shadowing, but like, unless you're planning to use the back, it's not really that big of a deal. At least it wasn't to me. So my favorite pen is going to be the Sharpie Flare. That's the pen I will always use. Let me grab, I know some of you like to use like these kinds of like clicky pens. So we'll do that as well. And we'll kind of feel what it feels like on the other side. The mild liners, I press down pretty hard. Like, I have a pretty heavy hand. I don't know if I would use that on the daily, but I definitely will on the weekly. And then the Zig, same thing. I press down pretty hard to make a pretty big dot. None of it bleeds. Like, it doesn't ruin the next page for sure. But that's kind of what it looks like on the back. You can see that the flare shadows a little bit, but like really not that bad. And then same thing. I mean, you can see the mild liner, and you can see, even if I darken it up, well, it doesn't want to focus because it can't find anything.
You can see, there you go. That's better. You can see the shadowing there. But it doesn't, when I wrote with this one, it doesn't leave any, it feels really smooth. It doesn't ridge into the next page. And again, unless you're using the back, or I mean, it's not even that much shadowing. Yo, this paper feels really nice. I'm really, really happy with it. Again, Oh Hello doesn't let me buy stuff that's not good quality, but I love how it turned out. It's bright white. I'm just so freaking excited. I'm struggling for a daily about what I'm gonna use. I'm definitely using my weekly notepad. Whether I'm gonna use this daily or I'm still gonna use the Amplify planner, and because it's on a coil and it's just easier. But to be honest with you, now that they raised their price, if you saw me talk about that, I might just be using this, which is why I kind of wanted to get it printed with the categories I wanted, but I went back and forth and was like, no, I'm gonna let people pick their own categories, but yay. Okay, so here's the game plan. Where's my to-do list? First off, oh, there it is. My office is a disaster. Like, just everything everywhere. Just everything. Okay, let's talk. Okay, so we did this, and we did this, and we did this, and we did this. Okay, feeling good about that. We are pushing this back to 7:15. It's really gross outside. We're not taking the ferry to Astoria, we're taking the train. And the train actually, we're gonna get there a little bit later than we would get there, obviously. Not obviously, but also I was doing this time because we had to make that ferry or we're gonna be there way late. So this is it now. That's the new leaving time. Okay, so it's 2 o'clock now. I have to get these things done because we have people coming over. And this also now includes my office because my office is a disaster. But I also really want a cup of coffee in my new cup. And my editor did get the video. Let me confirm that. I'm pretty sure that the video is up. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I can do this when I'm ready to it. But no, Laken, you're gonna prioritize this. So what I'm gonna do is get all the footage from today uploaded and like let my computer just do that for a bit while I clean. And then we'll come back. I'll make a cup of coffee. I mean, I'm planning to stay up late tonight, so I'm not trying to squeeze my coffee in while I do these things. Yeah, that's the plan. All right, checking in. It's about 4 o'clock. I got through all of the household stuff and I started Charlie's nails. It's not her favorite activity. So we got through 1 paw. We still have 1 paw to go. I decided that I didn't need to make coffee in my new cup as much as I wanted to because I don't need that much coffee right now. It is 4 o'clock. I did make a small one in one of my like Broadway cups. I will use that cup tomorrow to make coffee for the Patreon Zoom call. I'm probably not gonna get to this tonight. This is probably gonna be moved to either tomorrow or Sunday, which is fine, probably for the best. And then I'm gonna go ahead and switch the order of these for 2 reasons. One, sorry, I'm kind of out of breath. I also ran to the store to get drinks for tonight for us to bring. It's BYOB. So I put my hair up, which means I'm probably gonna have to recurl it. Sorry, distracted. I'm gonna do my communication routine first because that I for sure wanna get to today. And then I definitely wanna get to prepping tomorrow's video, but my editor, who's the best, I feel like I say that in every video, but Amanda, I just want you to know. Also, I don't need to have heavies in anymore and I'm probably yelling at you. I just want you to know that you're the best. So she also got 2 of the videos I filmed yesterday done today and uploaded. So I wanna make that last. I'm gonna get through as many as I can. Maybe I'll get through all 3. But I want to get through them until I feel like, okay, now I need to stop and like get ready for the evening. So the other reason is that my computer is still uploading footage and it's gonna move slower while it's trying to upload to Zoom. And so I don't want to try, and I feel like I'm still out of breath from going up the stairs. I don't want to try and do too much to my computer at one time. So I'm gonna do, I do some of my communication routine on my computer, but it's not near as disruptive as like prepping the videos. So I'm gonna do that first, do my communication routine, enjoy this coffee, and then get to prepping as many videos as I can until probably 6-ish. And then I will transition to like probably recurling my hair, freshening up my makeup, and getting ready for the evening. I probably don't need that much time, but and we also need to take down some recycling. Otherwise everything is good to go. Also, I lit the candle from yesterday, the snowflake, snow day, I think is what it's called actually. It's awesome. It smells so good. I wish I could like get a million more of those. Are you gonna help me prep these videos, Kitty? You just sit and lay down. Anybody else? What are you doing? All right, hi. It's about 6:15 and I feel really good about the progress I made. I prepped all those videos. I probably could have put off like the other extra 2 because besides the one that's for tomorrow, the other 2 aren't until the 23rd and 24th. But I'm trying really hard to make sure that I have the least amount of work to do when I'm home over the holidays. My mom, she's so cute and she's been like texting me and she wants to make cookies. We haven't made cookies in her new apartment yet. I mean, she just moved in a couple months ago and she's all excited. So I like really want to try to not have work to do. And I was very prepared to whatever pace my editor was going to do those extra videos at, I was going to prep them when it was time to prep them. And I told my mom that I might have some work to do, and I still might have to do some things. So part of me is like, did I really need to do those 2 videos? Those were not time sensitive yet. Like there's probably something else more pressing that I could have spent that, like, I don't know, 45-ish minutes on. But you know what? It feels really good. So I got those done. And now I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna, like I told you, I put my hair up in a ponytail because I needed to clean. I can't clean with my hair down. And now I need to kind of touch up some of these curls, which is fine. I have plenty of time. And I also realized the shirt was on inside out for all those clips. What the heck? All right, I'm just about ready. I put my, I know it's not that ugly. I saw all your comments. I was not going for super ugly sweater, and at least not the price I was paying from Kohl's. If we really wanted to participate in the ugly sweater contest part of this party, we would have gone to like like a thrift shop or something and actually gotten ugly sweaters. But I like the sweaters we got. I think they're cute, and I'm hoping to get a cute picture. Anyways, I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna wear jeans or if I'm gonna wear leggings with my sweater. And I did run them through the wash, and I think mine got a little bit smaller in the dryer. So I kind of, I don't know if that's gonna help. I was thinking then maybe I'd wear leggings so that I'm comfortable all over, but I also feel like my jeans kind of suck it in a little bit more, which might be a little bit more flattering since it's a little tighter. And the other debate that I'm having is whether or not I'm gonna wear red lipstick again. I do have on a red shirt, and I feel like it's fun and very festive, but my red lipstick that I love that I showed in yesterday's video, also I feel like today's video was like exactly the same. Like, I wake up, I planned my day, I filmed all day, and now I'm getting ready for a holiday party. It's a different shade of red. This is a very, I mean, the camera's making it even look more orangey, but it's a very orangey red. So my red lipstick is not, it's not that. So I can't decide. And I mean, if I put it on, then, and I change my mind, taking it off is difficult. But it's just so festive, and I feel like I don't wear my red lipstick most of the year, except around the holidays. I'm trying to see if I have, one of the things I do a lot is like mix lipsticks. Like sometimes when you, whoa, hold on, don't fall over. Like sometimes when someone asks me what shade of lipstick I'm wearing, I'm like, I have like 3 different things on. So I'm kind of going through my lipsticks here. Actually, I have another red one. This one might be a little bit closer to what I need. Or if I layer something else underneath this, my other red that I like, it might give it a little bit more warmth so that it's a closer shade of red. Let me go play around a little bit. All right, I just decided to go neutral, and it even looks darker in the viewfinder than it is in real life. The lighting is funky in here right now. I just couldn't get the reds to work with wearing red unless it matches exactly. I don't like the way that it looks. And with my red hair, it's just there's a lot of red. I think I am gonna wear jeans, but I'm not gonna put them on yet because it's not time to leave. But I am gonna go ahead and close out this video so I can get these clips uploading. So that is gonna be it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and every day here during Vlogmas. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.
Are we gonna get that cup not to roll away?
Let's actually, why can't I talk? Or in that did a little bit. I'm too excited. Is the videos, besides, I'm just about ready. I have